Hi guys, it's Liberty from Silky Presets. Today I'm going to show you how to fake spring and add warmth and drama to your images with our special effects and brushes. So let's get started. Alright, here we have our somewhat drab post-winter image, which I'm sure you guys are all dealing with that right now. I know I am. So what I'm going to do is take this image in a whole different direction and add a lot of springy, warm forest vibe. So the first step is going to be add an enhance green, and I'm going to run that over this carpet of grass. It's already with one stroke it's looking a little more lively. Oops. Got a little messy there. Don't need a green suitcase. Alright, so then I'm just going to hit new and add an enhance green again and go over that a second time. Just like that. Looking much more vibrant. But it's very yellow, so I'm going to go to Adjustment Kit 2 Advanced and select Grass Greener. Just going to green it right up. And then just to take that a step further, because it still looks pretty yellow to me, I'm going to go add an enhanced blue and run that right over the top. This turns it into kind of a more mossy green. Alright. So the next step, I'm going to make a new brush with, where is it? Deepen and enhance color. I'm going to run that over the trees in the background. And also our woodland mossy forest floor here. It's looking much better in my opinion. And I think I might have gotten a little on her face here, so okay. So we're making good progress. The next step is I'm going to go to the special effects, nature effects, and I want to put a sunburst right in the center there. For this I like the sunburst soft center. Looks like that. Starting to work on our drama lighting now. And to go along with that, I'm going to take a brush and add an enhance yellow. I'm going to run that all along here, because I think it really adds to that warm light effect and spreads it out. There we go. Okay. So now I want to add a spotlight, and as you may or may not know, since that's a radial filter preset and so is the sunburst, normally before we wouldn't have been able to layer them, but now that I have the handy dandy fader plugin, I'm just going to open that up, and I'm going to select light effects from special effects, and then spotlight 2, and you'll notice our sunburst actually went away there, but if I select keep current local adjustments, there it comes back. And I'm actually going to push this past 100%, because I really want to make it dramatic. So right about there, 123%. Alright. I like that. Obviously, I don't like to have pure black, especially on the corners of my images. I feel like it looks overdone in terms of a vignette. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a new graduated filter here. And you may or may not know that your brushes can all be used as graduated filters or radial filters, as well as brushes. You just use the same drop down. And I'm going to pick brush on white light and just drag it across these corners so we lose that really black, which I don't like. So now we've got our really dramatic lighting going on. Get It's looking pretty good. Now I would go into what I would consider detail work. I'm going to start with define edges, which, as you may remember from my other video, is a great way just to make things stand out. So I'm going to run that over the suitcase, set it off in the background and kind of enhance it a little bit, and also over her face. Okay, and next I want to do a detail enhancer, the spot detail enhancer on the suitcase also, because that kind of brings out the darker details in it. It's more of a darker contrast kind of thing. Next I'm going to zoom in on her face a little bit. Now, you can probably see, even without zooming in, that one side of her face is kind of in shadow here. And I'd like just to even that out a little bit. So I'm going to select Shadow Lifter from my brushes. I'm going to run it along this side of her face. Honestly, Shadow Lifter is one of my #1 most used brushes, because I think it's really subtle and doesn't look overdone, but it makes a huge difference, especially when you have, you know, one side of the face in shadow or something like that. So if you want to see the difference here, this is before and this is after. So yeah, just evened her face out really nicely. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to do something called Quick Eye Enhancer over her eyes and eyebrows. You can do it over both. So we'll just bring the eyebrows out more. And then also the Dark Iris Enhancer, which will kind of lift out a little bit of shine and detail from really dark eyes. And while I'm here also, I think her lips are looking just a little bit washed out. So I don't want to go with any of the lipstick colors because they're a little stronger. I'm going to go to the Newborn brushes and select Baby Pink Lips and Cheeks. And I'm just going to use that on her little lips. And just a touch on the side of her cheeks here. It's very subtle. Also, her dress is a little bit bright in spots, so I'm going to use the Blush Rosy Glow, which is a makeup brush, and I'm going to run it over her dress, which will just bring the highlights down and sort of enhance the color a little bit, also on her headband. So that's that, and I think that's pretty much everything I was going to do here. I think I'll do one more quick go around with the spot detail enhancer on her head here. Just bring her hair out a little bit more. And you know, now that I look at it, I feel like the quick eye enhancer that I added was just a little too much, just because her eyes are so dark. Sometimes when their eyes are dark, it just can make them look even darker. So I think I'm happy with that, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this quick edit, and I hope you'll give me suggestions for any future kinds of edits you'd like to see. And that's a wrap.